Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's broadcast of New Logical Sports. This is the National Mengel Cup final, quarterfinals in Region 1 between New York Greek Americans over 30s and Safira FC over 30s. Safira FC actually are currently the Region 1 champions of the over 40s division. I actually covered that final back in 2022, just last year actually, and you know it's very well known that Safira FC are pretty good on the higher age ranks. Over 30s can very well be their senior team. Their over 40s could definitely be subbed into the over 30s and still play very well. They had to make a bit of a 5-hour trip. They come around the area. I think they're from Lowell. Some of them guys are actually from Boston themselves, but I think most of them come from Lowell. They usually play at Lowell High School. When Lansdowne went to play them in 2021 in the National Amateur Cup, it was in Worcester. I remember that, and probably some of those guys that are here right now were in that match. Greek Americans, on the other hand, the host, they qualified for this by winning the Eastern New York Championship, defeating Central Park Rangers Hogador. Golden game. This is their second consecutive appearance in the quarterfinals. Of course, last year wasn't so great. They traveled up to Danbury and fell result of 5-3 to Danbury. They're hoping to go all the way this time around. They have the coach of the Penn Cyprians over 30s that went to the national semifinal last year. Peter, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. He can tell me later. But it should be a good game. A lot of the senior team is mixed in, especially with their LISFL over 30s roster. Definitely should expect a pretty good game. Lots to expect. Looks like they'll be taking photos fairly soon and kick off shortly after. We almost had to delay the game. We weren't sure where the teams were at when in terms of travel. We're in Massapequa's Field of Dreams, which is deeper into Nassau County of Long Island. Bit of a trip for most of us, especially myself. I traveled an hour, but that's nothing compared to the men from Massachusetts. They got the 5-hour drive. They had to go through both the Boston rush hour as well as the New York City rush hour. So, fair play to everybody that made the trip. For those who didn't make the trip, hope you guys enjoyed the match on New Logical Sports on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and I think that's all I put it there for now. I don't know if I put it on Twitter. Have to get access to the I have to get more followers on my New Logical Twitter account, but definitely would want to get access to the Greek Americans one as well. We should be kicking off at any moment. Just we'll be right back. All right, looks like we'll be getting ready to kick off. No, I see where you're getting from. It's because they got white sleeves, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The National Cup game, guys. Sorry. And there's somebody here from U.S. Soccer.
Maybe I should. Let me cut the mic for a second. All right, just doing the formal lineup as they do standard in the National Cups. Always good to see the acts of sportsmanship. Sorry for the kind of strange angle in this match. I was told by the officials in the last match I had to move over because the LSFL banner behind me. So it's not a perfectly centered angle, but hopefully that doesn't disrupt your experience too much. How's it going? All right, getting ready to kick off this National Mengel Cup USASA 1 quarterfinal between New York Greek Americans and Safira FC. About to kick off any second. Okay. Kareem sending it out across the back. Good fake.
Let's go, Joey!
If the Greek Americans can go all the way in this competition, the final would most likely be held Father's Day weekend. Oh, this could be the first opportunity. Offside flag. Actually, maybe a foul call before that. Might be just outside the box. No? No, I think it's definitely an offside. I think one of the Safira's main qualities is their defensive midfield. They definitely tackle pretty heavily. But there's not much speed in this team, which could be beneficial to the Greek Americans. Oh, he still kept it in line and picked off. Saeed. Nice through ball. Gets past the defender, but the defender is outpacing him on a 1v1. It's funny that I just talked about speed in Safira. That was definitely pretty fast. Bit of a sharp wind gust here at the moment. Greek Americans defense being put to the test for the first time, really. Tried setting it out wide, the pass was a little too fast. Greek Americans get the throw in. If they can, whoever wins the Region 1 tournament goes to the finals, which I think is now going to be consolidated with the National Amateur Cup this time, so it'll probably be the first weekend in August. Last year they held the Mengel finals out in Murfreesboro? Murfreesboro, yeah, that's outside of Nashville. Most years they have this stuff in the Detroit area. I'm not a big fan of going to Detroit. I would have loved to have gone to Murfreesboro outside of Nashville. I mean, it would have been great. So hopefully they can have the finals in a nice destination like that. Safira going to get the first free kick of the match.
I'm forgetting which one, sorry.
Headed out. Oh, he's going to try to take the rebound and fire. Oh, that was a near one. Might have been a deflection for a corner, but he's signaling just for a goal kick, so probably just a flush shot went over the crossbar. amazing to see the refereeing team. They actually have some headsets this time to communicate, which means I'll definitely get an instant count on the stoppage time. There's a nice little pop lob. He chips it over to the keeper, and it's going to be the opening goal. What a beauty. Around this time last year, in the quarterfinals, Greek Americans had conceded 2 goals. Now they're up 1-0 as the hosts here at the Field of Dreams. Greek Americans with the 1-0 lead against Safira.
It's okay.
It's always good to have a 1 o'clock game, especially for the audience out in Europe. I don't know if a lot of these guys promoted the game to their families out in Greece. It'd be kind of cool to get some of that audience in there. And even with like Brazil, I think if you have any family tuning in for Brazil, that's probably 3 or 4 hours ahead. Not sure when they honor daylight savings or if they ever do, but I do know from my friends from Rio that they were always about 3 hours ahead. So that's always kind of cool. About 4 o'clock over there. Oh, the first yellow off that bit of an aggressive tackle. Safira definitely the type to punish you on the breakaways. They're always the Massachusetts representative for something. Actually, they're missing a lot of their players today because of the regular state finals for the other competitions. They got the Fricker final, their National Amateur Cup final. One of them is Loco Gunners versus Trambala. No, sorry, not Trambala. I said Trambala, my mistake. September, which is 7th of December. Oh, September, yeah. The winner of that match will face Lansdowne up in the Massachusetts area later this month in the Fricker quarterfinal. The Greek Americans earn themselves a free kick that he takes pretty quickly. Not really enough shape there, but he takes a shot and it's blocked. Picks him off. You know, I had no idea that body was over 30. Headed back. Oh, trying to put the pressure on. Safira. Oh, that's a soft turnover. Kareem battles it out. Setting up their attack. You can hear the noise of the Allied double R in the background. He tried to plant his foot for a cross, but blocked and out of bounds for a throw-in. Nice little build up there. That's great. Deflected. Corner kick to the Greek Americans. Oh, it's only 1 hour ahead? I know at one point it was definitely multiple hours ahead, so 1 hour, I stand corrected. My apologies. Deflected out of goal. Yeah, definitely visiting both Greece and Brazil is definitely on my bucket list. Would love to. I've pretty much adopted Flamengo as my club, and I think that has a lot to do with the mixture of the colors and a few of my friends from the area. So I'd love to see a home match of theirs. Pretty sad that if you're playing... Oh, that's a nice receipt there from Saeed. He tried to wrap around defender, take the shot, but it was too soft. It was easy work for the goalkeeper. But yeah, no, it's a shame that if you have the FIFA video game, it's like you really can't play with the Brazilian Serie A. It's like they don't have the license for it, and you can't even really play as Flamengo at all unless you do the Copa Libertadores. That's interesting to know. I think a lot of countries are ditching the daylight savings time standard. It's you know, it was a energy-based practice to save electric bills and get people working longer. Ooh, what a nice shot, but it just nowhere near on target. It's pretty confusing when you see all those other goals in the back. Really wish they could do something to block that. See, technically, I have citizenship of a South American country, but just not one in CONMEBOL. I'm also a citizen of Guyana. Which borders Brazil. It's good to know who's watching the game. Oh, picked off by Safira. Tries setting him up. Another pass. There's just a little too much on it for the receiving end to chase for. No, I just figured that, you know, usually it's the away audiences that really watch these streams, so it's good to have a nice little chat with them. Safira picked them off again. Greek Americans are trying their best to fend off the pressure from Safira. Was actually hoping, usually when I see clubs like Safira come down to the New York area, you usually bring like a pretty big entourage. Guess it was probably too early of a game today for that to happen. But I know in the Region 1 finals they had this huge crew behind me making all the noise. Nice long ball. Greek Americans trying to stay compact, but giving a little too many openings. He one touches it back. Corner kick to them. Corner kick to Safira. Almost 15 minutes in, and it's 1-0 to the Greek Americans. Off an early chip and attempt. Oh, punched out. See if he can go for a counter here. See if they have the gas in the tank to do a counter. Picked off a little too easily. center. Good work there, not playing out from the back, not really just clearing it out. Good one touch. A little too premature with that through ball. Being supplied back into the midfield. Ooh, you can hear the little scream there. He was taken down. Interesting because Greek Americans really weren't pressuring them too much in that last sequence of play. It was just like the first tackle really led to that collision. Referee's going to assess the situation with his linesman. You know, I was testing that out yesterday, and it actually clocks out the computer a little bit. I might have to get a separate device for that in the future. Actually, I looked up a dedicated replay machine. B&H wanted $2,000 for it. I was like, $2,000 for just to do action yeah. All right, sorry about that. Just looks like they just quickly resumed play. There you go. Fending off the pressure from Safira. Here's Saeed. Passed it right into opposing territory. Foul called again, this time in favor of Safira. Oh, that's a nice threaded ball, but good clearance from the Greek Americans. It's out of bounds for a throw-in. You'd think that after all the years of doing this, we'd be speaking about 6 or 7 languages with all the folks screaming at us. Rashid, do you speak Hindi? No? Just talking with the linesman. We're all familiar with each other. And I mean not on the team end. I mean like all the folks on the periphery of the matches. You used to kind of see everybody in the same places. I definitely know some of the Massachusetts refs too. Maybe not by name, but I recognize their faces when I'm around. It's 1v1. He's trying to get past him, trying to maybe draw a corner kick, but Greek Americans made the right decision and clearing it out on just the line. Oh, he tried to go straight for goal with it, off the defender. Good first touch. Battle off the pressure. He's trying to thread his way to the right. Good switch to Saeed. Saeed looking to run into space. He's going super wide. Going for the ground cross. He's going to set him up. He's going to go straight for goal. Oh, what a shot. Just just bent a little bit towards the end, close to the side post, but not a shot on target. Despite the ongoing pressure from Safira, it looks like the Greek Americans are in pretty good control of the match. It looks like there was some sort of a touch or a deflection on the ball because the Greek Americans have a corner kick opportunity. That wind gust is crazy. You can see it maybe shaking the camera just a little bit, but it's definitely shaking all the gear on the ground. Cleared out from the net. Safira going to try to play it out the back. Uh-oh, this could be their counter opportunity. This is what they're pretty good at. He's letting it track back. Good pickoff from Kareem Russell. There's a floater. He manages to trap it, gets around. It's kind of like when Landon Donovan did a similar thing against Brazil back in 2009. What a shot over the crossbar. Ooh, definitely some sort of a head collision. Some testimony that there's some blood being shown, so Kareem's gonna have to come off the field for a little bit. Looks like Kurt Cameron is preparing to sub onto the pitch. Green's coming back on. Oh, cleared out.
Linesman, next up. Linesman.
Greek Americans win the ball back. But so do Safira. Waiting for reinforcements. Good dribbling work. Sends it out wide. Oh, take it down. No call. Trying to go through the traffic, cleared out. Back into midfield, good trap there.
Smart guys.
26 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to the New York Greek Americans. Looks like there's another stoppage in play here. A free kick opportunity to Safira, who's going to take it short. Oh, he just fumbled on that one. He's going to go for the cross. Oh, blocked. He's still in bounds. Sorry, out of bounds. Still in their possession. He's going to go for the long throw in. Look at the distance on that one.
Something great to us.
Good switch over. And aside from that one opportunity earlier, the Safira defense has been pretty good as a turnover. A good picked off ball. Good shot. Good save. Corner kick to the Greek Americans. Looks like attending to another injury. Kurt Cameron is just anxiously waiting to be subbed in. Oh. Can't even see with the glare on my screen what just happened there. Oh, I'm not even sure what happened there, but he's down. He's gonna need a sensu bean for that one. Oh, handball. He's calling a handball. Free kick to Safira off a handball. controlling it. Got in the way. Looks like he took a bit of a hit to the groin.
Serve it, Mackie. Can we sub, ref? Sub. Ref, sub.
All right, looks like Kurt Cameron can finally come in. Good ball. Here's Kurt Cameron, the former Spellman, and what college did Kurt go to again? Seton Hall. Yeah, I think it was Seton Hall.
Handball.
No. Calls for a handball, but not made.
Go, Kurt.
He scored a hat trick in the first round of the U.S. Open Cup, and I think he scored a brace in the Anissa final of the over 30s. Those are definitely his big highlights that at least we caught on video. Ooh, collision there. He's getting plenty of those in this match.
Drop the ball 15. left sub when you can, right? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. It deflected off you, 11.
Oh, he almost picked him off.
Go, Kurt. Well done, Paul. That's it, Paulie. Good job, Paulie.
It's just a lot of injury breaks. Less than 10 minutes, and God knows how much stoppage time they're going to give.
Can we sub? Linesman, next one. Next one.
Foul called in favor of Safira.
Marca a bola, marca a bola.
Handball call.
Vamos empatar, porra.
Go, Kurt. Bravo, horrible.
Looks like some sort of deflection there. No.
Referee, can we sub? Yes? Ball.
Substitutions being made on both sides. Out of bounds again. Greek Americans ball. A lot of back and forth, but it's still only one goal that's setting these teams apart right now. It's the Greek Americans with the 1-0 lead. Less than 5 minutes till the half plus stoppage time. That's a nice through pass. Not too good on the first touch. Looks like there was an offside call there anyway.
Referee. That's a clear corner, linesman. Called offside.
Not much activity from Safira on their attacking end. It's been all the Greek Americans the last few minutes. Here's Kurt Cameron. Oh, take it down. Oh, good goal to double it, but another offside call.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's a nice setup, but linesman says offside. Maybe the cross was going laterally forward. I don't know. Couldn't really tell you.
Linesman, didn't he cross it? Where'd you get the offside there? He crossed it. He came in like this. Yeah. He came back, I thought.
Good trap. Oh.
Man on, man on. Bravo, Diego. Good chase, Diego. Go recover. Go, go, go. Hey, ref, watch that! Referee, watch that, ref! Both ways! No, wait! Great ball!
Good switch to the wide end. Here's a cross. One touch and a finish! Oh, it just hits over the crossbar, but I don't think it went over the line. Corner kick to the Greek Americans. It could be up 3-0 at this point.
Hold, let them go. Nike! Get now. Okay, now you go, Heidi, let's get one!
Headed towards, some sort of deflection out. Safira try to play it out the back. Fending off the pressure. Greek Americans win the ball back quickly. They're pressing pretty high here. They really want that second goal. Less than a minute until stoppage time. Spread things out a little bit. Don't want to be caught on a counter. Offside flag called. Raised. Yeah. 2 minutes of stoppage time will be added on top of the 45. Tempo's shooting up right now. Here's Kurt Cameron sending out wide.
Go. Finish.
Good 1-2. Can he get the finish? Good save. And it's still in play.
Too casual.
90 seconds left till the half.
Let's get it.
He breaks free. Oh, he bad on the second touch. Godo, he just like kind of leaped over him. Cameron cuts left at the center. Greek Americans, they have the numerical advantage here. He's got a man on the left. He goes straight for goal. What a goal! A laser beam. With seconds left until the half, it's a little more comfortable for the Greek Americans. They have a 2-0 lead. Halftime whistle blown. Greek Americans 2-0 lead over Safira. Pretty great game from both sides, to be fair. We'll be right back after this break. right, we're back. If you missed the first half, it was a pretty even match, but Greek Americans definitely the better, and especially on the wings. Safira definitely breaking them up a lot in the midfield. If not for a couple offside calls and just some misconnected passes, I think the Greek Americans would have easily been up 4-0. But at this point, a lot can happen in the second half. Don't underestimate Safira. Oh, good through ball. This could be the chance where they pull one back. Still in play. Offside call. Actually, it just simply went over the line. You know, the flag, the way he rose it, made me think otherwise. Another nice through ball there. They're very good in the center. Greek Americans are going to have to really use their advantage, which is speed. They're going to have to really catch these guys sleeping. Foul called against Saeed. The raised leg called for a foul. Free kick to Safira. Ooh, that was a good shot. Nice save, parries that away. That was a good play there. He overlapped. Good switch. Oh, intercepted. Good hustle. Good cut. He just beat 2 men, but broken off by the third. Greek Americans try to take advantage of that breakaway. Good cross. Can he head it towards goal? Oh. Trying to not sleep there. Oh, that's definitely going to be a penalty call. Safira going to get the penalty. The keeper played around with the ball a little too much and kind of scooped over the attacking player that tried to pressure him. So Safira, they get a penalty to have the opportunity to narrow their lead to 1 goal. An opportunity for Safira to pull one back. Penalty converted. Referee's calling something though. Maybe he took it before the whistle. Oh, I see. He just didn't want him to grab the ball and rush back. So, Safira, they score. They reduce their deficit to 1 goal. 1 goal puts them at 2-1 to the Greek Americans.
Lou, let's get it back. It's fine.
Headed back out to midfield. Just a reminder, guys, if for some reason the match ends level, there's no extra time. It just goes straight to penalties. But right now, it's still Greek Americans in the lead. Just dribbling into midfield. Oh, that was a nice through pass, but intercepted by the last defender.
Hey, relax. Relax. Right, Kareem, get us organized. Get us organized. Get your shape. Go forward. Go forward.
Looks like another injury.
If it's not a head injury, why we?
Free kick to the Greek Americans. Spread it across the defense. Long ball. Saeed keeps it in line. Oh no, referee says otherwise. Here's for the cross. Oh, that could have been almost an equalizer. He cleared it out. Cream draws the foul. Saeed cuts over. Good work there. Oh. More substitutions being made this time for Safira. Go for the cross. Oh, penalty call there for Greek Americans. Take it down in the box. Greek Americans can cancel out Safira's penalty with a penalty of their own and restore a potential 2-goal lead. Some guy with a gem box. Actually, an old school ghetto blaster on a motorcycle, kind of distracting. Oh, it's just a corner. I don't know what happened there. Parried out. Out of bounds again.
Give me a second. When the game takes a while, I can check.
Look, this is not fair.
Come down here. Come down. If you come here, I can explain. Sorry, I can't get out of position. That's fine, right? Listen. There was no ball, but it wasn't. He didn't go out and reach for me or run across the
Parried out again. Saeed. Can't be too many. Here's a Safira counter on the works. Good control. Good. Maybe not enough power on that through pass. Probably would have been more productive. Greek Americans were able to easily clear that one out.
Switch. Cambio, Joey, switch. Remit. Push, Saeed. And Kareem. Up, hey! That's gotta be a card. Yellow run.
Oh, pushed off. It's a nice setup. Good work from the keeper to save that. Could have been another goal for the Greek Americans. Just breaking up every play possible.
Stop, ref. Stop, ref. Stop, ref. Thank you. Jose, Kurt, take one. Ball. Let's go Mengel up top. You play wide now. Go one-on-one. Momo, say hi. Push.
Ooh, picked off. Might crap down a little bit. Offside flag there. Offside again. There's just so many of these calls. I always wondered what brought the Brazilian population en masse to the Boston area so much. Like, it's like one of those interesting coincidences, you know. I wonder if these guys are gonna stop in Portchester on the way back. Oh, that went onto the street. Oh, that was a near one. Did the ball actually hit the roof of that other building? That's what were the odds of that?
Ryan, they're attacking with four. We need to signal it on counter. Kareem, pull Brian back with you. Heine, keep them in front of you.
Good control. Oh. Greek Americans kind of losing their sharpness a little bit. Less than 20 minutes left. It's 2-1 to the Greek Americans. Safira pulling back on a penalty. Oh, can he control it? Ah, just wide. Keeper got a touch on the ball, so it's a Greek Americans corner. See if Kareem can make use of this rebound. He sends it out wide to the opposite end. Crossed, blocked. Still in the box. Oh, he traps it. Floats it over. Another corner to the Greek Americans. It's headed, floating over.
Ei, a pressão tá toda aí, você sai a bola aí, ó.
Head, oh. Oh, that's a good setup. This could be their chance. Oh, what a save. That could have protected the Greeks' lead right there. Still a very close game. Anything could happen. Just about 15 minutes left. Good long ball from Kareem. He sends it out wide. Greek Americans, can they respond and actually convert their chance? He cuts into the box. Safira win the ball back. Sending it center. A headed deflection. It's in their winger's possession. Cuts back. Good setup. Greek Americans back on the ball in the midfield. Sends it on a long ball. Not a flush touch, but goal kick to Safira. Greek Americans outmuscle Safira. Play on, ref says. Send it out wide. Good setup. Center. Cleared out into midfield. Greek Americans win the ball back. They're in their attacking third. He tried to force a through pass, but it's blocked by a Safira defender. Another clearance from a Safira defender. Feeds it back in. Just outside the 18-yard box, there's a handball call there. He's going to whip out the yellow card. This is a free kick for the Greek Americans in a goal-scoring position, so... opportunity. Can he set something up from this position? He's going to go straight for goal, but just a little bit too wide to the left.
Don't turn. Bravo.
Ball one back.
We'll take the foul. We'll take the foul, ref. Hey! That's a card, ref. That's a card, ref. There you go, back. What did he do? He kicked him. It was a kick after the play.
Ah, man, it's just too much.
That's why we lose the games, because of the referees. Oh, yeah, that's okay. You lose control of the games, because the referees don't know how to conduct them. No. Right? Are you right? You see it every game. Look, they lost control of the game. Hey, Blue! Let's stop. Come on. Let's go ahead. Guys, forget that all that. Let's play the game.
10 minutes left, plus probably a sizable amount of stoppage time. Feeds it in, cross out.
Hey, it's over here, ref. Hey. Next one, sub when you get a chance. Again, hey. Thank you. Thank you, ref. Thank you, ref.
Oh, it's sending off. I didn't expect that one. Well, it's just one of those days. So Harris, we're looking at 10 minutes. Just waiting for this to resolve. Definitely going to be a few sending offs on this one.
Why are you taking care of your business, man? They just ask us. They just ask. We ask. That's why your team is fighting everybody. You do very bad. Your team is fighting everybody. That's what you guys do. We asked them. They tell us to you, why are you taking care for them? I'm the owner of that team. All right, then.
All right, another card coming up.
What's wrong with this guy, man? Are you? No, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Another card coming up.
Who are you? That's not his business. No. We spoke to this guy getting people's business, man.
More cards coming out.
This guy, man. Mind your own business. No, we had this guy. Why are you always about No, don't do this guy.
Just everything.
Stay on your side. Stay on your side.
Just everything happening right now.
No, that's our team, man.
Lots of excitement off the pitch.
They're fighting, man. They're giving a bad name to the league. They're fighting. Yeah, but what they fight for?
Somebody calls you a black monkey. Somebody calls you a black monkey. You're not going to get mad?
No, that's nothing to do with the game.
All right. They got caught. I'm going to defend my guy. Come on, guys. I would defend you too.
You don't have to defend me, man. You don't have to defend me. They've been calling me that shit all my life. I don't care about that. Defend yourself.
I don't make it cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm used to it. No. We are the other team already. You're the only two who's going to say here. What boss of what?
I'm the president of this league that you're playing the League Cup on. Just like the other team. You guys doing that, so we're ready to play.
All right, then. That's what we talk. We ask those guys first. They told me to do that bit. They say, yeah, we could do that. All right. All right, now we wait.
Hey, Rocco, how's it going? I was looking for you all day. is never gonna end. Maybe they'll finally get some resolution here. Okay, good. All right, looks like they're finally resuming this game. God knows how much stoppage time they're gonna give though. All right.
They got 3 red. Linesman, they got 3 red.
They got us coming. The league changed our time like 2 times.
Linesman, they got 3 reds. They're playing with extra guys now.
Oh, they got 3 red cards on the Safira end.
You gave 3 red cards. 3 reds. They got 9 reds. You got too many guys.
Less than a minute left.
You keep playing. They're playing extra guys. Referee, you gave out 3 reds. Referee, 99 has a red card. You got 9, sir. You got 9, sir. Yes, he's got to come off. Right here, 99. Linesman, he's right here. Are you guys kidding? He's right here. He's got to come off. Hey! Hey! He's right here. Hey! That's him. He's got to come off. He's right there. He's got to come off.
All right, game finally resumes. About 15 minutes later. I know. I'm trying to figure out how much stoppage time there's gonna be. The what do you call it? I'm just waiting for the linesman to give me a signal, which I don't think he even knows yet. Oh! You'd think that with all that stoppage, these guys would practically need to warm up again because everyone's probably going to be a little rusty. Saeed, he's got all the space in front of him. It's just him and the keeper take it down. Yellow card. I'm not sure. I can't say anything. Yeah.
Coach, if you're gonna come like that, then we're not gonna have a productive conversation.
The guy that was doing the throwing got a red card in the game.
Look this way.
That's what we're about.
All right, so penalty to the Greek Americans. This is the insurance goal they may need deep into this stoppage time period. See if they convert. Greek Americans make it 3-1.
Hey,
5 minutes into stoppage time. Greek Americans that extend their lead and restore a 2-goal margin. Referee's gonna call it full time to the it's 3-1 to the Greek Americans. Very protracted last 15 minutes or so. I'm surprised it was only 5 minutes of stoppage time for that matter. I guess no one really wants to drag this out any longer, but yeah, Safira, they're going home at the conclusion of their cup run. Greek Americans move on to the Mengel Region 1 semifinal, which I have to do some research to see where that will be. But good game on both sides. Very good display from Safira, who played a great game, especially with the players that they brought. Greek Americans, really flashy displays of just great soccer. It looked like at some point they really could have won this game by another 2 goals, but that's just what happens in the game of soccer. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. We'll see you again in a few weeks, especially in this competition. If you're just a regular fan of watching my games, there's another game tonight, 8 o'clock in the EPSL. Manhattan Celtic host Hoboken FC 1912. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day.